that actually was my question of, because I remember being in middle school, the last thing I wanted to talk to my teacher about was something going on with me outside of school.
Yeah.
How do you start that process? Because I can't imagine on the first day of school you've got kids ready to talk about that.
Nope. Not unless you know them already, right? But I think it's a slow process, and I think it starts with putting some serious and deliberate thought into your classroom climate and what you want the room to look and to feel like. And from there, I think you have to work on building relationships with your students authentically, not surface level relationships, but really showing that you care about them as humans and want to get to know them. And I think a great next step would be, if you're comfortable talking about your own mental health struggles, and that could be something as simple as stress or frustration. So voicing that to them. When I'm having a rough day, my students know, and I tell them very honestly, like, hey, I'm really struggling today. Last hour was really tough for me. So I'm sorry if I'm, maybe my patience is a little bit thin, but I want you to know where I'm coming from. So I think starting that kind of conversation really normalizes it and brings it out into the open and makes it okay.
Do you think that is the biggest step into opening them up to talk about themselves? Is that they see this teacher, and often that is, I don't want to say a position of power, but it's somebody they look up to. It's a position of authority that, in a sense, like you said, normalizes it, that it's okay. I might be struggling, but so is my teacher, or so is somebody else. Yeah,
absolutely. They need to know that as adults, we don't always have it all together, and that's okay. And I think that if they see that we're human too, and that we understand, they're going to be more likely to come to us with their concerns.
Do you think, because middle school is probably, 12 to 14 years old, 15 years old?
Yeah.
Do you think they understand the complexities that they might be going through? Or do you think they just know something's a little off today?
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't think they do. I think all of those complex emotions probably feel much stronger for them. Sometimes they're feeling them for the first time. So no, I don't think they know. I think you have to guide them through that. I think a lot of times it's just anger and sadness pop out, really strongly. But when we look deeper at it, like, anger isn't always just anger. It might be coming from embarrassment or shame too, right? So identifying some of those more like minute, smaller emotions.